Yes, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good night to all Biafrans, and may God bless you people wherever you are watching and hearing me from this very wonderful afternoon. I want to use this opportunity to tell the world that the killings in Nigeria has actually increased by 255%. Now, before, it was normal insecurity that we're having, but today we know the killers. The killers are the Fulani jihadists, and Musa and his people are not going after these individuals because they know what they're doing with them, and they know that they are always there to cause this mayhem. So we're asking the international community to come to the aid of, most especially, the Benue state. Benue state lost about 255 people as at day before yesterday, which is on the 14th of May 2025, and this has actually continued even up to today. So the government of Nigeria is accomplice to this whole killings in the whole of the southeast Benue state. So all we're saying, and we're asking for the help of the international community to come to the aid of these people and the aid of the Biafrans in Biafran land, because Musa and Tinubu is carrying out of genocidal attacks in these places. I want to tell the Nigerian government this: you can continue to borrow money as long as you want. You can continue to bribe nations, try to bribe Finland with everything you have. But you know, one thing I'm going to assure you is that Biafra has come, and nobody, nothing, there is nothing on this planet Earth you guys can do. So, General Christopher Musa, you keep on unaliving the Igbos for doing nothing wrong to you. For doing nothing wrong to you, unprovoked. You just send your military to go and unalive people. Go to their various houses and open fire on them. That is what you do now. Intimidating Biafrans because you don't want them to talk about Biafran. You want them to be very scared. And now the world is watching and everybody's turning a blind eye because it's not the white people that they're unaliving. And that is a simple truth. This is what they do in Africa, most especially in Biafran land in the southeast. Nothing, nobody speaking. Christians are being unalived by Tinubu and Musa, Christopher Musa. Nothing, nobody speaking about it. But when these people rises up to defend their own, they start arresting and kidnapping them. And that is very, very, very wrong. Today, we have people like Benjamin Netanyahu that was defending his land from these foreign invaders. From Hamas, today that war has been called to end. And Benjamin Netanyahu, because he's a white man, is not arrested, he's not kidnapped by any government of the nation. You have Zelensky in Ukraine that has been asked to stop this war, stop the bullet flying. He said no. Over his dead body will he stop the war because he knows what he's gaining from it. And nobody has arrested him. He's still traveling up and down freely, walking freely. So why is it that when Biafrans rises up to defend their own, they use puppets in Africa to guard them? Nnamdi Kanu, a British citizen, was kidnapped from Kenya, and nobody has spoken. None of you is talking. And because of his kidnap, the Fulani herders went to our villages and even up to today start committing onslaughts. People were being massacred even as I speak. No more youth in the southeast. Every one of them has been either unalive or some of them has run away to different parts of Nigeria and most African countries. Because General Christopher Musa placed the southeast under siege, destroying the southeasterners. And I want to tell the world this: Igbos have been attacked in the whole of the southeast. Christians and Igbos. And these are the major things that they want to achieve. Destroy them. They don't want to hear anything Christian or Igbos. Your vice president said, let's attack Igbos by stopping their businesses, widening their tax margin. These are people without conscience ruling Nigeria. And today, Igbos have been subjugated in the same contraction that they want you and I to be in one country. And now I saw Alexander Stone in Kenya. I don't know what he went to Kenya to do. But as you are in Kenya, Alexander Stone, ask them what happened to the kidnap of Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu. Ask them. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped from Kenya, extraordinary rendition without following due process of the law, of the international law. So Tinubu, the drug lord, you can as much as you want go and borrow money to stop Biafra movement. You can never stop this Biafra movement. You can never. Let me reaffirm this to the drug lord that came through the back door. You can see people that you are favoring. That Tinubu, Ahmed Bola Tinubu, you can never stop Biafra, the redeclaration. And you can never win the case of Mazi Simon Ekpa in Finland. Believe you me, all our eyes are open. You can't. So whatever you people are planning, we know. Oh, bring him. Ekpa is the problem. If Ekpa is being removed, now Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released. And they removed Ekpa. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is standing trial today against international laws. I said, when you kidnap a man from another country, you have lost the jurisdiction of trying that person. Where are those people who were saying that they had a better way of doing it? Now Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not doing it right. Mazi Simon Ekpa is going the other way around. He's not getting it right. Where are those people now to come and give us their own ideas? Igbo. Very useless set of human beings, some of you can be. What are you people? That will use you, give you 100 million, 200 million. Those money, are they not finished now? Is it not finished? Have you gotten your freedom? Can most of you travel home with your vehicles on the road? No, you can't. Why? Because you have collected money to shut your mouth up. Our people say evil. Evil begot evil. When you are bad, bad things follow you. You collected money to sell your conscience. And when you see them now attacking your brothers and sisters, destroying your farmland, you can no longer talk. Why? Because you have sold your soul to them. That is what Bianco Juku did. And now she can no longer call those international body that, oh, it wasn't Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa was actually the savior, the solution. It was the Nigerian terrorist government. Their military on uniform. Those are the people unaliving our people. Left, right, and center. Everywhere in the southeast. Anywhere that you see insecurity is caused by the soldiers of Nigeria. By Christopher Musa's boys. That's why they are sending rocket launcher. They are bombing houses. Unaliving innocent children that have done nothing to them. Their only crime is that they are Igbo and Christian. That is their only crime. Every single day, people must be unalive in the whole of the southeast Biafran land. Why? And the international body is not talking about it. All they are doing is to go after the people defending their country. The European Union is not talking. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was removed, forcibly removed from a country. And they are trying him in Nigeria. None of you is saying anything. Now, when you see evil, you don't talk. But when we rise up to speak for ourselves, that is when you know that we are going against humanity, the laws of humanity. I came very angry this morning because a lot of dead bodies everywhere. A lot of people have been unalive, left, right, and center. Why? Because the international bodies refuses to do the right thing. That is why Buhari came and massacred Igbo people. Operation Python danced in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's house. Today, that man that he gunned down almost 28 people in his father's compound, his Royal Majesty's compound, is being standing trial against his own laws, against the international laws, against the wish of Igbo. So who is going to try the government for unaliving people in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's house? Who is going to try the government of Nigeria, the terrorist government of Nigeria? So let me tell Tinubu one thing that you can never achieve, that this redeclaration will be cancelled or the world will never recognize us. You are joking. You can imagine people that are listening to Tinubu, a man that came through the back door. He grabbed power by force. These are the people giving instructions on how Igbo people's life will be in Nigeria. And they're showing it. They're not even hiding. And the world is seeing what is going on. The same drug lord that cannot go to the United States of America, that is looking for a way to clean his record, bad record that he has in America. That is the man that Alexander Stone is listening to. That is the man that is looking for money, borrowing money from IMF to stop the redeclaration of Biafran. That can never happen on our watch. It can't happen under our watch. It's not possible. Nobody can stop that redeclaration. So if you are dreaming about it, go and sleep. You can't walk. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. You cannot walk. Musa is unaliving our people in the southeast. Nobody saying anything. Sending missiles, rocket launchers, AK-47, point blank, unaliving people without any provocation. And the international body are watching him, saying nothing. Our loved ones have been taken away by this Musa. You see the greatest people that will go to prison in Biafran land. You see Musa and Brutai. Those people, these two people, under Buhari. Brutai, under Buhari. All of you will go to prison. I'm telling you the truth. When Biafra is fully restored, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has no case. I continue to say that Nnamdi Kanu has no case in any court of Nigeria. What they did was to remove Simon Ekpa to try him so that they will use Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case as a terrorist to try Simon Ekpa. That is what they are doing, and it's not going to work, and it can never work. Believe you me. You can't label me a terrorist organization. You can't label IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra, a terrorist group. You cannot, not on this planet Earth. So stop dreaming. The release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is imminent. So if you don't worry. There's a saying that said the beautiful ones are not yet born. What we are going to do is in our mind now. You have not seen our madness. We show you insanity. Insanity, that is what we're going to show you. I couldn't watch most of the videos that were sent to me some days ago. I could not watch them. People were in their houses, military, army, Nigerian food army people went to their house and opened fire on them without any provocation. And you want me to keep quiet? People like us to keep quiet. If people are just smart, the international body needs to see this. They need to hear this, because this is getting out of hand. And if it's not being controlled, there will not be anybody left in the southeast. And that is what their plan is. But it's going to be controlled. And this is why they took our prime minister away, because they could not handle and see where this man is getting his backup from and how formidable he was. They could not penetrate. If you come to kill, they will kill you. But today, what is happening? Finland did their worst. But don't worry. You see this court case, I am Uzianya Kazu, and we can never defeat us. You can never, not on this earth.